long is that thing going?
I'm not gonna go down any further. Does it only go down this far?
That's all.
Far? Whatever.
It only goes down that far? Never heard it.
It's recording, baby.
Well, okay. Oh, I got more rank than he does.
How you
Morning.
folks doing? 3
Fine.
miles down the road, and you'll see signs directing where to go. You'll be all set.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I guess he knew we looked like visitors.
No, my dad does not.
Here we come, Aaron.
I still think I should sing.
Looks so
Right
sweaty.
around a little bit.
Because they're so close to all this water. It really rains like oh. I mean, look at the humidity here. Oh, now look, humid.
Okay.
Stop.
That's beautiful.
I bet the Diaz go out and get a hamburger and bring it back while we get there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So they take trucks up the field.
I bet Aaron will keep driving on the railroad when he gets there after scramblers.
I wonder where they do their field training because I don't see any field. I guess the island's bigger than this. But Fort Jackson's like all wood. That's all we did was walk around.
Battalion.
Trying to get it. That's what we went by there last night. Because remember we come back up the Y?
I didn't see it when we came in the first time. I'd say that's it, right, Sean?
They got about 2.5 hours to kill. You want to see if you can find clothing and sales? There's a drill sergeant. That's what I wanted to be for a while. See you. Wait. This pickup truck.
Getting this, baby?
Is this the statue up here?
Right up here.
I can't see it.
I wonder if Aaron's excited.
knocking out the march. Oh, right, Leo. Lefty, right, Leo. Lefty, right, lefty, right. Lefty, right, low.
Hey! Hello!
Oh, sir!
I'll call your name off. You're gonna fall out to the right of the platoon.
Yes, sir!
Now, after I call your name, you're gonna remain in formation. I'm gonna dismiss you. You're gonna report to the Marine in blue and have formation. Like that.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, and two, Hurricane, hit! Approach shoes left. Great. Approach Parris. Parris.
Oh, sir! Yes, sir!
Recruit Parris.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Van Steele.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Shaw. Yes, sir. Recruit Jeffrey.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Blaha.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Dickamau.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Barrage. Recruit Bobby.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Hunt. Recruit Bridges.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Brad. Hazelwood.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Webb.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Grove.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Smith. Recruit Janek.
Yes, sir!
Recruit Nat. Recruit Kennedy.
Yes, sir!
Perfectly aligned on a pair of footprints, just like this. He goes, now get your butt back in there, you're starting over. What they did is they got us off the bus, stood us here. This is your position. No, yes sir, no sir, receive, sir, so on and so forth. They yelled at us on the bus, civilians, got us off, put us in. Watch this, the young people supposed to line up in front of a silver hat. Okay? Obviously, I thought that meant the ones in the middle. He told me that recruits weren't allowed to go in those hatches. Blessed all of us out because we messed that up. Got us on the far left, and we sat in that building right there for about 8 hours. And we went over to clothing. We got two pair of camouflage uniforms. Actually, no, we got our uniforms in there, turned in a civilian as well.
will. I gotta go around back and unlock the door.
That's all right. Picture of that.
Go ahead. Okay.
You're so white up here. You're so tan. You need to get a tan. Where's yours at, hon?
The one I hung the bag on the end of it so you could see. It's on that side.
Yeah, I got foot lockers. You put all your stuff in these rooms? I see it. You ain't got no real ones? Are the beds comfortable?
No,
Makes sense.
not very.
Won't take him here, will it? No, they are not comfortable.
It might, hon. Try to take a couple.
Catch that? Did you catch that? This is what we mop the deck with. Put it down long ways, get on all fours, and you got about 2 inches of standing water on the floor. It's called 40 days and 40 nights. They'll take umpteen amounts of trash cans, GI cans if you read, dump them out, put soap in it, and the whole platoon just grabs it when it goes and pushes it towards the back hatch. Do that over and over and over again until you got all 3 or 4 or 5 inches of standing water out the door. Then you have to find a way to get it out of the bladder well and flower pit. Those are what we use. So we don't have mops or swabs. We don't.
Yeah.
We have scuzz
I'm
rats.
glad to know that. You can help me clean the kitchen.
We have one push broom, and then we have what's called a scuzz brush. It's a little 6-inch brush. And you get 60 recruits, each one of them with a scuzz brush, and you just leave the entire squadron. 6-inch thing, you get one corner, 3 others, and both sides close in on each other, make one straight line down the middle, and that one push pushes it all in one big pile. And that starts to hurt your knees after a while. I would 10 points off. Start and jump over everything. Lift yourself up.
Yeah, I saw that.
You want me to take any still pictures of this?
Whatever.
Well, this
Whatever
is for
looks.
you.
If I see something I want to take a picture of, I'll let you know. Get some pictures of the rifle range.
Now, I think that doing this course would be fun. I do.
It's a pain in the butt. Anything that you have to do with a drill instructor around is a pain in the butt.
Really? I like doing things like that.
It would be fun if you could do it at your own speed, but you can't do it fast enough for them. The faster you try to go, the more you mess up. The more you mess up, the more you do it.
That makes sense. I go to gymnastics.
The way we did it that one time, there were so many squads running around here, the lines were getting backed up. You see somebody on this one, and say, all right, we're going to go over there to that one. And all the way across the thing, do the obstacle, and then sprint to another one. Do that one, and then sprint to another one. We're supposed to go in order, you know. We wound up doing the course about 3 times.
You having trouble getting over that wall?
Yeah,
Hey, that was pretty easy.
bunny hop over. Couple around. Hop over.
Yeah, because it's laser. Oh, yeah? Oh, you mean you jumped from this side? Jumped from this side.
This side over. We have a handful of dirt, marine pool, and we all fill up.
I think that would be so much fun right there. I'm up all the way to the top. Look at big over.
You ever have to repel? That about got me. Oh, that about got me.
That one?
Repel.
Yeah.
Take you up about 15 feet in the air. Now look down. No, sir. I said look down. No, sir.
You're allowed to say no to what they say. I think that would be pretty easy right there. Walk across there.
Well, what happened here? I didn't see that. This was fun. Well, I didn't fall in, but I was the last one going across. And the drill instructor, I was in the middle, he was on this side, and he was shaking his rug back and forth, trying to make the other one fall off. Then he reaches back and starts shaking mine. You know, get across, hurry up. And the guy in front of him fell. Yeah, it is pretty much. Especially when you're watching it over here. I'll tell you, the last guy that fell over here is Barry, right over there on the quarter meter.
How you doing this one, Aaron?
This is the only one I never got to do. Because we got so out of line, we forgot which one we hadn't done yet. Climb up that road, walk across the wall, climb up the end, slide down the road. That's a slide for life. We had so many recruits climb off of this thing.
What bag?
That.
Oh. How big's the water?
About 4 feet.
That's not much of a
That'd be better.
Why'd you fall off?
Not did.
What happened? What
Do you have gloves on when you do it?
Aaron, why are you
The
doing
only time you have gloves on with recruit training is at the rifle range when you're firing and when you're rappelling. This was okay. It was fun unless you fell off and then it was wet and dirty.
Did you fall off?
Nope. I about did right down here at the end. Because they make you'll get about 1/3 of the way down and you have to switch your hold and you go from on top to underneath. So you go from sliding like this to underneath, sliding like this.
Oh, yeah, man.
And then you get down there and you have to go from going this way, switch yourself around and go that way. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where most people get it. I about fell off right there. So, and if the commanding officer or the series gunny is out here and you don't go fast enough, he'll tell you to stop and dead hang. Recruit, stop, dead hang. You like this. Come to the position of attention. And you fall in the water. The only time in boot camp that I just about went to medical rehab platoon was on that thing over there. I just about dislocated my shoulder on that one. I fell off of it. I'll tell you about it when we get over there.
Oh, I see what you do.
What you do on this?
Don't get
Emily.
on it.
Emily. No. What you do on this is you lock your elbows and you have to walk all the way across it. Well, like I said, we did the course that day 3 times, okay?
and my arms were tired. So I was on the far side, and you see it's got 3 stages. I was on the upper stage, getting ready to go on to the next second stage. And my right arm buckled and went on the outside portion of the bar and jerked it back like that and fell off through the, through the center and jerked it over. And I thought I dislocated my shoulder, but that's the closest I ever came to going to MRP. I just got lucky. My head didn't hit the bar, it hit my shoulder. So that's the closest I came to going to MRP. But I didn't. Next time we did this one, I snuck around. Around the side and get in line. All right, double time to the next one. Everybody off? Everybody do it? Yes, sir. Sure did. How about you, Nance? Yes, sir. Sure did. Hey, you learned how to improvise in boot camp. Ain't no such thing as a little white lie.
What's that? What are you doing?
You just hand over hand.
Oh, monkey bar?
Mm-hmm.
You're so tall, you could just walk.
No, feet can't touch the ground. There you go back. And if your feet don't touch the ground, you'll find some reason for you to go back.
Watch out, Emily.
We weren't allowed to watch the bouts that were going on. All the other platoons were. They made us face away. I have no idea why. But 80 was right here, facing away. And this was where our inter-platoon bout took place. We had one drill instructor in the middle, and all your other DIs were around the edge, yelling at you, basically cheering for you at this point. And you just got in here, and small enough you can't run anywhere. So
I bet your little heart was just pounding.
yeah, because when they had you doing this, you didn't know anything about any of the other guys in the platoon. You'd only been a member of the platoon for 2.5 weeks, if that much. All I knew is I was going up against a 6-foot dark green Marine. Dark green Marine recruit, that's it. You know what that is. And this big drill instructor, oh, he was big. And he blew the whistle. I started swinging. Realized I wasn't getting hit, so I kept swinging. And I hit him and knocked him off balance. And the whistle blew again, and I reared back. As soon as I reared back, this big, huge hand comes on the side of my headgear and jerks my head around to the side. He starts yelling at me, "Hey, recruit, you fight like that tomorrow, you're gonna beat somebody." And that made me feel good.
Why is that one so padded up?
Over there is, after that was over with, the next day we had the inter series. In the inter series boxing match, all your platoons are facing away. Well, I'll take that back. We're facing away. Our drill instructors wouldn't ever let us watch any of the events. We got to watch one. All members of our platoon were facing away, and they'll call you. You run up here and you'll get your boxing gloves and stuff on, and your mouthpiece and your headgear, all kinds of stuff. And then you stand there, and they'll say 1 from 80, 1 from 82. Run in. Run in. You're sitting there, you're eyeing each other. And I was over here, my senior drill instructor, standing up on these things. All right, Nats. All right, you know what to do. Da 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 da. And you're just going on and on and on and on. And then a bunch of other drill instructors. I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder with drill instructors. All of them screaming at the same time. Some of them yelling for you, some of them yelling for the other guy. You don't really hear what's going on. All you know is the whistle blows. The guy that was in here caught me pretty good, right square in the nose, and knocked me off balance. And I caught him at the same time, square in the nose, and knocked him off balance. And he quit punching, and I didn't. So they blew the whistle, and told me I won. And that's about all there is. But you can see there ain't nowhere to run to. They refer to it as hooking and jabbing.
That makes sense.
Let me run over here and show you the Pugil sticks. Trained us how to hit with the M16. They took us the next day, lined us up out here. Once again, my platoon was right here facing away. 82 was over here, and 3081 was over here. And they got to watch it. And what happens is they go by weight class. So you're fighting somebody about your size and weight. They call out your weight, you turn around, you double time up, and in this they put you in your flak jacket, they put you in your football helmet, your gear, give you your stick, and you run in. You run in yelling, ah! You yell so they can see your mouthpiece, okay? Well, this one I got in, and I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do it. You know, I had never liked contact sports. It was a pain in the butt, wasn't scared, but I didn't want to do it. Got my butt kicked. Come back out and look at the drill instructor. I said, "Sir, I got killed." He says, "Well, you live and you learn." Aye, sir. The Pugil sticks were sweaty. I'm fairly light, and they went from heaviest to lightest. And I guess you could say I was a little intimidated. I didn't want to go in there to begin with. So, go in there, things are sweaty. I go to swing, and he hits me. And just because you get hit doesn't mean you're down, because you got the flak jacket. They have to have a head shot or a throwing shot or something other than this region here. And he hit me in the chest, and my hand came out. So he won that match. We had 3-round matches, best out of 3. So he blows the whistle, gives him that point, and he got us back on line, blew the whistle again. He hit me in the chest again, and my hand didn't come out again, so I lost in 2 rounds. If your hand comes out, you automatically lose. So that was the first day. Second day we were out here, I got a little pumped up. Now we were right over there on the bridge. And I decided I was going to use a little intellect this time instead of just going in and, you know, being scared of it. It's something I was going to have to do anyways, so why not go in and make the best of it? So I asked my drill instructor if I could do a certain move, something that I came up with. It wasn't taught to us. We were told we couldn't use anything, you know, or we'd be disqualified for cheating. And I asked him if it'd be cheating to do this certain move. And he said, only if you get caught, which was basically saying if it's going to let you win, go ahead and do it. So I ran up there, doing my tiger growl. I had to hold the sticks over our heads, rah, and go in. They stop us on line, take a stance, kill. Take our stance, and I go in, and I bring it back and come up and I hit him in the face. That's legal, okay? And he ran into my stick with his forward momentum. I got that point. The second time, as usual, my hand comes out of the Pugil stick, so I lose. I lose that point. At this point I'm thinking, I'm not going to lose all of my Pugil stick matches. No, it's time to cheat. So they blew the whistle, and we converged in the center, and he, just by the look on his face, I could tell he was waiting to see what I was going to do, where I was going to go, if I was going to come down or if I was going to go up. Well, I didn't do either. I cheated and popped him in the face like that, and knocked his helmet back, and after I popped him like that, his head goes back and I come down like that. And I put his butt in the ground over there, so I won. They didn't call me for cheating.
Hey, you look cool in that position.
That second little hut right there was where our primary marksmanship instructor taught us how to shoot, taught us how to work the mechanical sights on the 16, and so on and so forth, how to line things up, you know, stuff you already knew as a country boy. You know, a lot of people never had fired a gun before, so they had to tell everybody.
Hey, you look
And,
cool.
you know, after you go through a week of that, and I wish I could have brought you out here earlier, there would have been people right out here in the lawn doing snap-in. And they just sit in two L-shaped columns facing away from each other and aim at a barrel with the targets painted on it. Okay? I was target number 43 down there, and
This
shot.
is a black target. Black number there.
Mhm.
Hey, can't believe I could make it out.
There are 4 different lines, I think there are 4 different firing lines. This one is the chosen line. This is where we fire at the rifle range. Next door is, I think it's Way City. That's where we fired at A-line.
I believe so.
But
I know.
this is what the rifle range looks like.
I don't really know what I'm trying to get.
That white building on the left right there, the original barracks they used for training back in the 40s and 50s, a little bit before that. We stayed on that first deck when we were in A-line. The racks are still in there.
1950.
Everything's still in there. Hasn't been cleaned up. Hasn't been rearranged.
Oh, you don't clean in there?
So, y'all, I mean, you keep it clean. There are no mattresses. You sleep on the rack.
On the spring things?
On the springs. Right there is the...
Put your sleeping bag on? You carry sleeping bags out here? Oh, you don't?
I sleep on the ground.
We have to carry those on our...
There's the A-line chapel.
What is A-line?
I don't know what it stands for. Go ahead and grab a beer.
And
I don't know what these buildings are.
the 630.
It says Weapons Training Battalion.
These are fun. Would you mind coming to school time for I don't know. Vivi, déjate también. Pero para ver más para allá. Vivi se va a sentar ahí. Vamos a cambiar. Pero espérense. ¿Cuántas manos tengo?
Marines have served aboard Parris Island since 1891, and more than 1 million Marines have been trained here. They departed Parris Island for combat and conflict throughout the world, including places whose names are immediately associated with Marine courage and dedication. Names such as Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Iwo Jima, Chosin Reservoir, Incheon, Quezon, Way City, Lebanon, Grenada, Panama, and Kuwait City. This island is rich in history and tradition, and no Marine trained here forgets the sights or sounds of it. Ladies and gentlemen, marching onto the parade ground is Company K and Company N. They began their training on 7 March and 28 February 1995, and today's ceremony marks the end of a demanding and difficult 11 weeks of training for them. These young men and women you see marching before you today have met and mastered the challenge of recruit training. They have qualified for the service rifle, trained with both individual and conserved weapons, and mastered the skills of the basic rifleman. They've completed over 200 hours of academic instruction and participated in a rigorous physical training program that has developed their strength and stamina for the challenges ahead. Close order drill has instilled in them a sense of team spirit, self-discipline, and obedience to orders. Marching before you this morning are 421 success stories, each of them a testament to the physical courage, dogged determination, and a yielding commitment to excellence that defines the title Marine. Today they are called Marines for the first time. They have earned this distinction through demonstrating courage and achievement. They now join the proud ranks of over 1 million Marines who have graduated from Parris Island. From this day on, they will be known as Marines.
He's in the first series. I think he said the 10th. I think he said the 10th rank. So let's see.
He said he'll be in the back.
He'll be in the 10th rank. So. They all blur together. Stand up, start jumping there.
I see his bow legs.
Yeah, I think they can. How can you tell which one? It's on the corner over there. Oh, but this is white. I guess it might be all red. In the big side.
The platoons are now being aligned from left to right in order to get them into their exact positions for the ceremony. Following the command parade rest, the parade adjutant will give the command to sound off, which signals the band of parade forward of the assembled Marines while playing martial music.
5th. I thought it was the 10th. No. You know my 50s. I love the way they talk. Let's do it. They teach me how to talk like that until certain time. Okay. He's not in the 5th with us. He's in the 5th from this end. I see him.
Does he go by the way the book is set up? Is this the first ones they're going to do? No.
I don't know. Yeah, this
How
is.
did you know 38?
That's 3080.
Is that, oh, this one right here?
Mhm.
Okay. That's right.
Parade adjutant now presents the command to the commander of troops, indicating that the parade is formed.
All present! On count of 4!
Ladies and gentlemen, the chaplain of the 4th Recruit Training Battalion, Lieutenant Keith Adams. Will always be. As you look around you and see how your ranks have thinned, you realize not everyone who tried succeeded. You did. You are, by every measure, a United States Marine. In 1921, the 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, General John A. Lejeune, in explaining what it means to wear the eagle, globe, and anchor, which is the emblem of our Corps, referred to the title Marine as this, and I quote, high name of distinction. Over the ensuing 74 years, in several wars, thousands of battles and skirmishes, and countless humanitarian service operations, the actions of Marines have continued to represent the epitome of fighting prowess, selfless compassion, and respect for human dignity. There are 10 principles of war. All Marines in every instant are expected to employ and live by the 10th principle, in peace as well as in war. It is the principle of responsibility. It means being personally responsible and accountable for one's actions, particularly in relations with other Marines. Ultimately, it is the acceptance of such responsibility that is the basis that bonds all Marines throughout the world all their lives. It means living by standards which others will seek to emulate. It means uncompromising tenacity in guarding the mores and the reputation and the honor of the world's finest military organization. It means unerring application to no less than the highest standards of personal conduct on the battlefield, in garrisons, and on liberty. To do nothing to tarnish that proud heritage. In a few minutes, you will be dismissed for the final time here at Parris Island. Just prior to that, the band will play the Marines hymn. You have heard it many times before. This time, it'll be for you. This time, you'll experience a special sense of pride that is felt by all Marines, past and present. That special feeling is difficult to describe and impossible to duplicate. It is not taught in any manual, nor did you learn it in any classroom while you've been here at Parris Island. But it is the most important thing you have gained here. And some of you started to feel that yesterday on your motivation run. We call it esprit de corps. Within that esprit are the Marine Corps values of honor, courage, and commitment. As you move throughout our Corps, retain and show that esprit and all that it stands for. And take with you our motto, Semper Fidelis, always faithful. And I charge all of you to always be faithful to your God, your family, our country, and our Corps. The torch is yours. Carry it wisely and proudly, and I wish you the very best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, in the United States Marine Corps, the principle of responsibility is not implied, it is ingrained. And that is why, 74 years after John A. Legern's remarks on what service to the Corps means, this high name of distinction, Marine, continues to represent the very best that America can produce. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you 421 of the very best Marines that America can produce. They're yours.
Way to go, Aaron.
Presenting the awards today is Colonel Rodriguez. He is accompanied by Sergeant Major Philip Holding. This Sergeant Major is the recruit training regiment, and First Sergeant Charles Tucker, the First Sergeant of Company K. you. Please be seated.
Nobody listens to me. Where's Robert?
We're not nobody here.
Get him. Where's Robert?
You are reminded that refreshments will be served behind the reviewing stand immediately following the ceremony. Please rise for the Marine hymn and the final dismissal.
United States Marine.
Morning, Marine.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Don't feel any different yet. Just feels good to walk around without somebody yelling at you.
You go get your stuff right now. Hi, Ed! I'm yelling at you.
Hello, Marine.
Oh, man.
How's it going?
Oh, Aaron. You look awesome.
How's it look? I haven't seen myself in it.
You look wonderful. You look great. I don't know what to say. You look so good. Dad, that's our little boy that's hanging up around the wall with the long hair.
Seems restrictive, I'll give it that.
That is really sharp.
Feels good.
I bet it does.
Feels
You
good.
worked hard to earn it, too. Dad, I love our boy.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him.
I'm so proud of you. I'm
Very proud of him.
glad you're our son.
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready to eat. How about you?
Can't eat much, too tight.
Hey, mine's too
Can't go anywhere messy. When we go somewhere, we're gonna be careful.
Yeah, you better eat.
Let's go eat.
Okay, Spielberg. You can let it go now.